Good morning, good morning, do 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 do. Good morning to you. Good morning, welcome to a daily dose of joy where we are dosing our brains on the fly throughout the day to set a new baseline in our brain of dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. Those neurotransmitters that help us to feel vibrant, joyful, grounded, calm, satisfied, rewarded. So much good stuff comes when our baseline of positive neurotransmitters is high. Pump up the bass, pump up the bass. Okay, so this morning we're gonna do a slow-mo flow. And a slow-mo flow is 5 minutes, stillness and quiet. So I'll be your meditation timer. And to help us sink in to the stillness that's always inside of us, the calm that is our natural state, I thought I'd start with a little poem that is by Chief Dan George. The poem doesn't have a title, but it is celebrating being present in the moment with our natural environment. And yesterday was a blissful, wonderful day. I was with my whole family, and 10 of us went down the river by our family's farm in paddle boards and kayaks, and just floating on the river and getting out of the kayak and floating through the currents and feeling that sun, and then knowing that I'm being held and carried by the current. This really helps me connect with that deeper truth, that I am held and carried by something greater than myself, by the universe, by a larger energy, whatever resonates for you. Just to bask in those moments where we feel such peace and such ease. And I love it when those moments are also vibrant and dynamic and active. But there's this current of calm running through them. I used to think of myself as the little ever-ready bunny. Like I had a little battery inside of myself. But it was sometimes overcharged, and my body, I would tell people, I feel like I'm plugged in, yeah. It's hard to believe now, because I had this image of like kicking that little battery out and like plugging in this golden cord into my source, into like the universal flow of energy, which is so much more powerful. It's like, plugging something in as opposed to running it on a tiny little battery. And the idea that I had to create everything within me, this little battery, rather than I could connect to this greater flow around me that's this constant, clear, vibrant source of energy that sustains me all day long and is calm. Thanks for letting me share some of those musings. And here's a little poem for us celebrating our connection to nature. The beauty of the trees, the softness of the air, the fragrance of the grass speaks to me. The summit of the mountains, the thunder of the sky, the rhythm of the sea speaks to me. The faintness of the stars, the freshness of the morning, the dewdrops on the flower speak to me. The strength of fire, the taste of salmon, the trail of the sun, and the life that never goes away, they speak to me, and my heart soars. Chief Dan George. And from there, we'll step into 5 minutes of stillness and silence. feels so good. It feels so good. I felt like I was floating the river again. Oh. Thank you. Let's take 3 solidarity breaths. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May today surprise and delight us. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.